Alright YouTube, quick video that I've been wanting to do for a while on how to get to the oil filter on a 2015, I guess 2012 and up Fiat Abart. Mine's a 15. So as you can see on the engine bay, this is the passenger side. The oil filter is right there. I'm shining my light right on it, and you need to get to that. As you can see, I've removed quite a few things, so I'm going to go over them. That particular nut end is a 27 millimeter. So what you need to do is you need to get yourself a 27 millimeter socket with a wobble end and an extension. So this is at least a 10-inch extension, and this will let you basically position the tool like so. It's a lot easier when I have both of my hands free to do this, and then you can just kind of spin this off like I'm doing. Oh, I'm tightening it, so I want to go the other way. Just spin this off like so. Okay, before we get to that, what is it that you need to take off? Well, I'm going to go back in order. This is your intake tube that goes from your intake box. So you're going to loosen this up, remove this, and here's where it gets a little bit trickier. In order to get room and access to this, what you're going to do is you're going to disconnect the sensor wire. This is basically the air feedback. You're going to take this off, and then what I found out that makes this job extremely easy and cuts down on the mess is to remove the intake or the turbo inlet. So this guy goes here like so. You can see that key in the plastic mates against that tube right there. You push that in, you unlock this, you pull this out, and you also take out your wastegate feedback component, which is this little hose. You just kind of take that out, put it to the side. So this is the one for the intake, and you just kind of tuck these in here like so. And then there's a sensor here on the front of the car. This guy is threaded in like so with a 10 millimeter bolt, which is this guy here, and it's right up like this. So imagine that this gets threaded in all the way there, and it holds the sensor in place. So by removing basically these parts, these elements, now you have all the clearance here to get your hand in there and pull this out with minimal mess and minimal fighting, so to speak. On the plus side, one of the things that you can also do while you have this out is, like I do, is to get a rag and clean your turbo inlet. So there was a little bit of dirt and grime, I guess, here, a little bit of oil. It's not anything crazy, but it was just a little bit of oil here and dirt mixed in. Same thing on my turbo inlet, so I took it out and cleaned it out. Spotless now, so I'm going to put that in, and it's always good maintenance step to do that. And the same goes for your intake tube. You want to take this guy, and again, I cleaned it to get all that blow-by oil out of the intake system to the turbo. So once you do this is the hardest thing. Again, change your oil filter, put it back in, get out of the car, and if you have a Fumoto valve like I do, then it's just quick work. Hope you find this helpful. It's a lot of parts that I've taken out, but literally it takes less than 10 minutes to take out, and it makes doing this so much easier. I've seen other videos where people are fighting around this thing, and no, I just like to spend a little more time and I guess do it right. So I hope you find this helpful.